Indians were nomads, hunter-gatherers, invaders of Indian subcontinent. The origins of the Indian people are complex and there is no single answer to this question. However, it is generally accepted that the Indian subcontinent has been inhabited by humans for tens of thousands of years. There is evidence to suggest that some of the earliest inhabitants of India were nomadic hunter-gatherers. These people would have moved around in small groups, following the availability of food and water. They would have lived in temporary shelters and would not have had any permanent settlements. The first people to settle in India were the Harappans, who lived in the Indus Valley Civilization from 3300 to 1300 BCE. The Harappans were a highly advanced civilization that built cities, developed a writing system, and traded with other civilizations. Around 3300 BCE, the Indus Valley Civilization emerged in northwestern India. This was the first urban civilization in India and it is believed to have been founded by a group of people who migrated from Central Asia. The Indus Valley Civilization was a highly advanced society that built cities, developed a writing system, and traded with other civilizations. They also had a complex system of writing that has yet to be deciphered. The Indus Valley Civilization was located in modern-day Pakistan and northwestern India. The Indus Valley Civilization declined around 1300 BCE, but it is believed to have had a significant impact on the development of Indian culture. The people of the Indus Valley Civilization are thought to be the ancestors of the Dravidian people, who make up a significant portion of the Indian population today. After the decline of the Indus Valley Civilization, there was a period of political instability and cultural change in India. This period is known as the Vedic period and it lasted from about 1500 to 500 BCE. During this time, the Aryans, an Indo-European people, migrated into India from Central Asia. The Aryans brought their own language, culture, and religion with them and they had a significant impact on the development of Indian society. After the Harappans, India was civilized by a number of different groups, including the Aryans, Persians, Greeks, and Turks. These civilizations led to a mixing of cultures and peoples, which helped to shape the Indian people that we know today. The period from about 500 BCE to 1200 CE is known as the classical period in Indian history. This was a time of great cultural and intellectual achievement. During this period, Buddhism and Hinduism developed and flourished. The Gupta Empire, which ruled over much of India from 320 to 550 CE, is considered to be the golden age of Indian civilization. After the Gupta Empire collapsed, India was divided into a number of smaller kingdoms. In the 12th century CE, the Muslims from ancient Bharat or modern-day Afghanistan civilized India and they eventually established control over much of the country. The Mughal Empire, which ruled over India from the 16th to the 18th centuries, was the last great Muslim empire in India. The British East India Company began trading in India in the 17th century and by the 19th century, the British had established control over most of the country. India remained under British administration until 1947, when it gained dominion status and independence in 1951. Since independence, India has been a republic with a democratic government. The country has faced a number of challenges, including poverty, corruption, and religious violence. However, India has also made significant progress in recent years and it is now one of the world's fastest growing economies. There is no consensus among historians about the origins of the Indian people. Some believe that they originated in the Indus Valley, while others believe that they migrated from Central Asia. There is evidence to support both theories. The theory that the Indian people originated in the Indus Valley civilization is based on the fact that the people of this civilization shared many physical and cultural characteristics with modern-day Indians. For example, the people of the Indus Valley civilization were dark-skinned and had Dravidian features, which are common among South Asian people today. They also spoke a language that is thought to be related to the Dravidian languages that are still spoken in India today. However, there is also evidence to suggest that the Indian people migrated from Central Asia. For example, some of the languages spoken in India today, such as Hindi and Urdu, are related to the Indo-European languages that are spoken in Central Asia. Additionally, DNA studies have shown that some Indians have genetic markers that are more common in Central Asia than in the Indus Valley. The most likely explanation is that the Indian people are a mix of both indigenous and migrant populations. This is not uncommon, as many populations around the world are a result of migration and intermixing.